Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on the Ridge, I've got an imminent threat. We've got to take care of it today. Let's go see what it is. I've cleared 2 acres of land here on the ridge for my off-grid Barndominium, and it has been sitting here and the rain has come, and guys, erosion is taking over. You can see the hill right behind me, it is starting to gully out. We have gully washers here. The rain has not subsided for the summer. I've got to get some grass. So let me show you what we're going to do today and what we're going to use to get it done. This is some of the worst erosion area. It's that depression I have behind the Barndominium, and you can see it's already started to ravine and gully out. Pretty good washout. So we'll get this mixed up, spread up, smoothed out, get all the seed in there. Let's go look at some other areas that are getting kind of bad. This is looking out the front door of the Barndominium, and you can see it does slope down there. I know the camera doesn't really do it justice, but I am flat up here where the Barndominium is going to be built, and you can see I'm starting to erode off some of my soil from the flat areas down to that little corner, and I do not want that to happen at all. We can see right here at the entrance, I've got some erosion too, taking off down into this little valley at the S-curve. There's some erosion right there. And we'll go ahead and get fertilizer and grass seed in this area, and there's an area down there I got a little concern about too. Just past the S-curve here, we can see areas on this side and this side that are starting to erode. I'm gonna get a little grass growing in there as well. I know it's those are ditches, and they'll form ditches, but down here I really don't want to start creating side ditches, you know. And I also don't want it to start eroding away the gravel on either side, but you can see how it starts to go down the hill right here, which is fine. And over there it starts to go that way, which is fine. And then right here next to the field as well, I want to make sure I get a little speed right there. As you can see here, I do have a cornucopia of materials to put on the ground. We're going to start off today with some fertilizer. I got a couple bags of barn lime there, and then pelletized lawn lime. It really helps to improve that fertilizer's availability. Is a great natural source of calcium, magnesium, and does neutralize the acid in the soil. For fertilizer, up around the Barndominium, I'm going to use this new lawn and pasture starter fertilizer. It's 18-24-6. Should help us get a real green, pretty lawn. I got enough for 30,000 square foot there. On the outlying areas, I am going to use this pasture fertilizer at 16-6-16. Again, enough for 30,000 square feet. Now, on that outlying area, I do want forage for the deer to come up, and so I'm going to use this K31 clover fescue mix. That's Kentucky 31 tall fescue, but it does have clover in it. That's right. Each bag is good for 1 acre, and I've got 2 acres, 2 bags there, and 2 acres to do. Up closer to the Barndominium, I'm going to use this Kentucky 31 tall fescue, and I did get the coated grass seed that keep the clover out in the outlying areas and give me tall fescue up near the Barndominium. Now, to cover it all, I do have easy straw. Check this out, guys. It is a seeding mulch with tack. Really help, and it is 99% weed free. We don't want to add any weeds to our lawn, that's for sure. So we'll put all this easy straw up around all the sloped areas that are having the really bad erosion. That will help keep the soil where it needs to be, the seed where it needs to be, and hopefully grow us some grass. The ground is already still pretty loose from being worked. Normally I would go and I would turn over the soil, loosen it up down a couple inches before I put fertilizer, lime, grass seed on. But today, since this land was recently cleared and worked over, I'm just going to apply the lime, then the fertilizer, then the grass seed. Then we're going to get that drag harrow and turn it all over and get that embedded just the right depth. And did Tim say drag harrow? That's right. Let's go check out the drag harrow. This is a drag harrow. I got this from Tractor Supply. I'm going to tow it behind the ATV, and there's 3 ways you can use this drag harrow. Let's get a little closer and I'll show you. You can see we connect the ATV hitch right there to this chain, which has this bar. I'll connect the bar using these hooks right here at the front of the harrow. Now the harrow, again, I said can be set up for 3 different ways of operation. And you can look at these tines right here. So right now I've got it upside down. This would be like a baseball drag, you know, just to smooth everything out, smooth out the dirt. You can see what it did right here when I just drug it over. Now, if I flip it over and I run it with the tines down this way, this is medium depth. You can see this right here will go across the dirt and get deep, or fairly deep. And if I drag it from this direction, the tines flip back this way, and you can see you get real deep penetration. So I'm going to do it with the medium. So I'm going to flip it over and go this direction to get medium penetration. It is supposed to rain here shortly. We got that tropical storm headed this way, that hurricane that was just out there off the coast of Texas. So I got to get this seed in the ground. Now, if I don't have enough rain to get the grass going, can I water it? I got 2 acres here to get watered. Well, guess what? I've got a well now on the ridge. Now, I don't have any power up here yet, but I've got water pressure. Let's check it out. Just had this well dug, and again, no power on it. We did pressurize it and test it. I haven't let it run that long, so there's probably still dirt down there that needs to be ran out. But what better way to run it out than to water the grass? So in a few days, if I don't get enough rain or I need to continue to water it, I can get some long hoses and some sprinklers. And let's see if I got any leftover water pressure from just powering it up when we got it dug. Let's check this out. Whoa! Guys, I haven't turned this on in days, and we still got water. For the areas around the Barndominium and the driveway, I got to be really careful with the overseeding onto the driveway and to the flat foundation area. So I am going to go through it with the Feel Tough ATV sprayer, but I'll make sure I stay far enough away with that to get up close to make sure I get seed where I need it, but not too much onto the flat areas and the driveway. I'm going to use this over here. For these areas, I'm going to use this EdgeGuard Mini seed and fertilizer spreader. That way I can really control the amount of broadcast I get so that I don't get too much overseeding and over-fertilizing in those areas. Most important tool we're going to be using today is this Feel Tough 80-pound 12-volt spreader. It is a receiver hitch mount on my ATV. Put up to 80 pounds of fertilizer in there. I don't know if 80 pounds of fertilizer will fit in there, but I have done a product review on this fertilizer. Showed you exactly how to put it together because it's not that easy. Got it from Tractor Supply, so if you're interested in that video, make sure you go check out RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos, and you'll see a product review on this ASAP. Should be coming out hopefully by the time you've seen this video. So let's get some lime and fertilizer here, and then eventually seed, and get this ground worked up. Get this protective rain cover off of here. It is nice and clean and dry inside. Let's get our pelletized lawn lime. We're going to start with this one. Get this opened up. Get it, put it inside. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. pelletized lime. Gonna be great for this yard. Looks like I may have gotten a little bit of moisture in my bag here. I see some clumping, but all right, well, maybe it will hold 80 pounds. There you go. We'll start off by getting this done. I do want to get this rain fly back over here just in case it does rain. We'll keep this dry. Also helps keep any product from vibrating out. Don't want that to happen, do I? I got my gate settings set. I'm just going to push this lever back when I'm ready. Go ahead and start the wheels. All right, we got the wheels spinning, and I'm going to start off and go. Once I get into a speed and a location I want, then I'm going to push this gate back and just let it rip, tater chip. Goes our lime. Doing good. All right, got the pelletized all around the Barndominium there. Now I'm gonna start going with a little bit of this powder barn lime. Oh man, this stuff's really fine, so it should come out very quickly. Oh yeah. Don't breathe this in. Time for the last bag of lime before we move on to fertilizer. Get this open up. So this hopper actually holds about right for it, I think. Each bag goes right in here. I haven't had a problem yet. Don't breathe it. Like right here, when I first opened up on this side, I had a little bit too much coming out. I had to adjust the regulator back a little bit. A little too much lime right there, but I'll drag all that out, not a worry. Woo, man. That lime sure makes a mess. I was having to hold my breath, make sure I didn't go through those clouds and get it. And when you get it on you too, lime can cause burns, lime burns. So I'm gonna be taking a shower as soon as I get done through this, that's for sure. All right, now that the lime is done, let's start on our fertilizer. We're gonna start with the fertilizer closest to the Barndominium. So that is our lawn and pasture fertilizer, starter fertilizer. And then we'll move out to the pasture fertilizer out farther. So we'll see if I can get one full bag in here. That would be great if I could. If I can get one full bag, this thing is just the right size. Oh yeah, look at there. Perfect, one full bag. Held it, no problem. After fertilizer, it's grass. So let's get this done. Let's go. First bag went very, very well. Second bag of lawn fertilizer, starter fertilizer up close. Then we'll move on out to the outside edges. Getting hot out here. Sweating like a pig. We're about halfway done. No, well, no, actually we're about a third. Got a little bit, 2 more bags of fertilizer, and then it's time for the grass seed, and then we got to drag. So, yep, more to go. It's fun work though. Anytime you're working on your own property, it's fun stuff. I could do this all day long. Whoo, boy, okay. Time for the pasture fertilizer. I got one loaded up already. I got that one in there. I'm gonna get these 2 in, then I'll come back with you and we'll get the grass seed going. Woo! All the fertilizer is out, pretty evenly distributed amongst the 2 acres. Guys, I hear thunder in the distance. That hurricane tropical storm is heading just west of here. It's heading northeast. Maybe it will skirt us, don't know. We're gonna get some rain over the next couple days for sure, but I wanna get this grass seed in and get it turned over with the drag harrow before the rain starts. So let's get this tall Kentucky 31 fescue in. This is what's gonna go all around the Barndominium here. Let's get this seed in. Don't drop it on the ground, Tim. This is a much smaller than the fertilizer. So the amount I open up the gate is a lot less. So let's see how much I can get in there. Probably about half a bag. Oh yeah. There we go. Whoa, don't overflow. Just, You can definitely see that's much finer than the big fertilizer balls and stuff. So don't want that coming at a too high a rate. Let's get this back on there just in case it does rain. All right, oops, I got to turn it the right way. Boom, all right, here we go. Let's get some grass seed out. I'm gonna use the string this time on the bag and see if I get it right. Hey, it's my lucky day. Happy birthday to me. All right, I'm gonna use about half this bag on this round, then I'm gonna save the other half for the edge guard mini push around, because I want to get seed down the sides of the driveway, you know, where it's real muddy and gully there. And I think I actually did pretty good getting it up next to the gravel up here, so I really don't think I need to. So let's get about half of this bag in there. All right, and I'll save the rest. All right, guys, it's getting very rainy looking, and I have not got the harrow to use yet, and I want to get that harrow in the ground before it gets muddy. I've got my push fertilizer spreader here, or seed spreader. I'm gonna get that down the road. I get the rest of the fescue clover mix. Look at the ground. Look how good the distribution of grass seed is. You can see the grass seeds all through there. We go out farther in the backyard and look at the ground. Can you see the grass seed and the fertilizer? Grass seed and fertilizer everywhere. I think it's a really good mix. Of course, there's lime mixed in there also, but I think that's a pretty good mix. Ooh, it's hot. I'm ready to get this done. This job's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. and a lot more work. And you know how I feel about work. Hashtag no work life. You all can tell that's not true. Woo, goodness gracious. Whew, I can smell the rain in the air. I just went back and got a bottle of water, and Grandma Carol said there's a severe thunderstorm warning just west of us, and actually heading towards our county. So I've got to get this, done. So I'm gonna hook the drag harrow up on the four-wheeler, get a few passes around here, and then I'll probably let you see a little aerial view of what the harrow looks like. Enjoy. I think I changed my mind. This is the medium setting for the harrow tines. I think I'm gonna flip it over and get the deep so I can get some real good turnover of that soil. It's really only doing just a little bit. So I wanna see it turned over a little bit more. So I'm gonna flip it over. Whoa, guys, it's World War III. Look at all the helicopters in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are they going? Don't drop no bombs on me. Well, they're just helicopters. All right, don't look like Chinese either. I ain't scared. Maybe just a little bit. About a gallon of dust. That's a dusty job. Well, now I'm gonna head down the side of the S-curve, down this way, get the sides of that, and then I gotta get some of that straw mat on the slopes. Keep it from washing away during the rain. So, whoo, almost done. Before we start putting the straw down, I want to show you what it looks like after we harrowed it. Look at the ground. You can see how the furrows, nice and even, and we can see there is seed and fertilizer down inside all that. And it's about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch deep, and that's what you want your seed to be. About a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch deep, depending on what kind of seed it is, but that looks really good. I'll tell you right now, I'm about beat. It's been about 5 hours since I started this journey. Probably don't seem like that on camera. Now it's time to get our easy straw down. This is seeding straw. It actually seeding mulch. It has tack in it. I mean, it's kind of sticky to each other, and it sticks to the ground, sticks to everything. Really keeps the birds from eating the seed and the wind and erosion. Never used this before. Usually I just use straw, right? But again, it washes away and all that. So let's see how this easy straw does. You can actually buy this in rolled mats. I just went with the traditional loose. We'll see how it does. All right, this first area I want to get right here is right in front of the Barndominium, and I do not want my level pad to erode away. So, and there was some erosion right there. There was already right there as a furrow. Of course, I've harrowed it out now. It's pretty smooth. But let's go ahead and get the straw on here, this tack straw, and see if we can help it stay that way, okay? Let's see how well this stuff does. Oh, I can smell. It's got chemical or something in it to make it do that tackiness, and it's a lot more mulchified than traditional straw. It's definitely ground up a lot smaller. Take a look at this. So you can see this is a lot more mulched up than typical straw. And again, it has that tack in it, so I'm hoping that does a good job. Looks like it's going to go a long way. It says covers 600 square feet, so that's a pretty good little amount. I really don't have that many places I'm going to put it, so I think I've got a 1/3 bale of regular straw too, just in case, so we should be good. I think I'm also going to put some over here in front of the carport. It's kind of a slopey area here. I didn't have much erosion. It was actually pretty smooth, but I think this will be a good preventative. This is an area I definitely don't want any erosion. I want this to stay looking very good. I don't want to undermine my carport, my solar array carport. Of course, that back hole over there, we're going to get that next. As soon as I finish this side, we'll go over there and get that. And that was the one that really needed a lot of it on it. Right here is definitely the worst area. You can see the furrow still a little bit right there. I didn't get them out with a harrow, but we need to get a bunch on this area, not just a little bit. We definitely need to get these furrows filled in, and I'm gonna get this whole hillside right here filled in. I don't want any more of this erosion taking place, causing me any future work, especially after I get the grass going, you know? Get the grass going, you don't wanna have to come back and do it all over again, you know what I mean? So let's get it fixed up right. All right, we got the whole hillside here covered in straw, and hopefully during the rain it sticks. Now I wish I really could have gone with a cultipacker across the entire area that I harrowed. Cultipacker really packs down that dirt on that grass seed and really gets a fresh start. I don't have a cultipacker. If you got one, that would be the next step. This area here is the exit of the S-curve coming into there's a big tree mountain over there, barn main behind me. Got a little washout right here. I want to try to remedy with a little bit of, I got a little bit more over there I'll use, but just get some more in here, spread it around, kind of prevent the center from washing out. Not too bad, just this little center right here. Rest of it stays pretty good. This last area here is the last S-curve as you're leaving the Barndominium driveway going into the field. There's a little area right here that washes out. A big ditch over there, so most of it goes over there in that ditch, but I'm just trying to prevent this little shoulder from washing out right here. Again, as soon as the grass pops up, it'll be good to go. The straw just gives it a little bit to bind to so the dirt don't wash away this little area. And I got some behind me too I need to get. Whoo, I am beat. I think I told you I was beat and tired earlier. I don't know, maybe I should just hired some young boys, you know, maybe my nephew's boys to come out and pay them to seed everything, you know. Nah, a lazy man does that. That's how a lazy man do it. A real working man does it himself, you know. That was a little jab at David from Come On Homesteading. We do that to each other all the time. Look at my arms, guys. Look at the dirt. There's a tattoo under there somewhere, but there's just mostly dirt. And I don't know what's wet, what's dirty, what's lime. Look at that. That is crazy. I'm gonna go take a shower, get cleaned up. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video of me making the ridge green again. That's my goal, is to make the ridge green again. Looks like the rain is coming. I can hear the thunder. The thunder is a-coming. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much of a rain and wash everything away. I don't think it will. I think we did a really good job of getting it all mixed in with the harrow. So hopefully you've subscribed to RidgeLife. It's 100% free. I don't know why you wouldn't have. Hopefully you've hit that notification bell and made it solid. That means all notifications, and you will be notified anytime a video comes out on RidgeLife. Guys, I sure appreciate every one of you. More to do on the ridge. I gotta go flush that well, the new well. I got a solar powerhouse, tiny shed house ordered. It should be delivered in a couple weeks. I ordered my solar racking array carport. That should be delivered. We'll get the concrete pillars poured for that and get it erected. And of course, I just got an updated quote on my inverters, my battery bank, and all the cabling and all that. So that's going to be coming soon. Whew. And the foundation to the Barndominium. We're ready for it. We're ready. Drawings are on their way to me. That's all I needed left was the drawings. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Until next time, please be nice to one another and love your neighbor, and go RidgeLife.